Allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard. On play action, Hurts. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Trimmer. Delta.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll find his tight end, Calcaterra. And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on first down.
Great. Set. On anyone, huh?
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
To throw on second down is Hurts. On the move past the 40. He's still on his feet. And he will score.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 1. To throw is Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Down at the 31. A gain of 2.
We are through 1. 8-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got a second and 8 coming up. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in. And he will score!
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 24 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were up.
He slams it in there, and he is in. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Whoa. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards. On first down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Great, set.
Again, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Set.
Hurts again. This one caught before. To the goal line and in.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Taking some chances here early. Got to give credit to the special teams coach, but it's the confidence that the head coach has in his special teams unit to even give them the green light to try this.
Now, faking the give. Now, a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So, this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, this is Barkley. Does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And the Eagles are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. A run with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down. Now it's Hurts. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Hurts to the air on first down. He finds Devontae Smith. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw for Hurts. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now third down and 14.
Hurts now. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw with this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third down, 3 to go. Man in motion is Brown. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards. They get 5 on that 4th down and 3.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. He's got his big tight end.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Saquon going to try to run it in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Bigsby to return it. Now on a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. First and 10. Here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Eagles first down.
Good, set.
To throw is Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Hurts working in the pistol. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here we go. One final play. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.